point, it's so clear that Beth, Deshaun, Jed, and Kiefer are working together in this
and I
game.
can't even by fucking chance get them up.
So our best opportunity at this point, before all this happened, our best opportunity is to try to get Beth on the block with one of us, because Beth on the block with one of us for sure keeps us here, because then we have the oddballs voting. They make it especially clear to us that Beth is not going on the block, and the only opportunity for one of us to say if we come off is if you go on the block. They were the ones that planted it, not us.
I go up to Kiefer, I lay out everything for him. I say, I don't like throwing people's names under the bus, but here's where I see it from if I were you. If I were you, if you want me gone, you put up a pawn in Austin or Braden, you piss off Austin, Braden, and Rohan. I said, I tried to make it seem like I didn't know they were working together. I was like, you put up Jedson, you piss off Jedson, Deshaun, and Beth. I was like, you put up those three. And then I was like, if you put up Vic right now, like, you might piss off a couple people, but like, it's not 3 people that you're pissing off. That was my whole fucking pitch.
Vic, this is exactly...
True. This is swear.
This is the whole truth. And I went up there and I had the same conversation with him and I talked him through scenarios. I never, ever wanted to go up there to Kiefer and toss names out unless he specifically asked. And so we walked through the different scenarios and we were backed into a corner and handcuffed because they led us to believe that you were the only option to go up.
And why am I up there?
Because they want us to turn, so this is exactly what happened.
Because they wanted us to do that specifically so that they would...
Send me home.
They never intended...
Why wouldn't you guys tell me this?
Because it wouldn't make sense to tell you in the time, because they wanted us to go up there and say your name, because what they had always intended to put Austin on the block. They were always going to put Austin on the block, but what they want to do is they want to turn you against us by going to tell Kiefer to tell you that we said your name and we hard pitched you, which is false. We did not hard pitch you.
To every single person in this house, though. Tina, Tara.
Yes.
Bullshit. I would have never done that to you guys.
No. Tina and Tara didn't say your name. I'll be honest, we actually told Tina and Tara to I was like, if you guys want me to stay, I'm being told the only way I stay is if Vic goes on the block. That's what they took as, they didn't actually even go up to Kiefer.
They never intended to try to get you on the block.
They straight up told me no.
They wanted us to go and say that so that they would put Austin on the block always and they would send him home. But they wanted to do this so that they could pull you back to their side and turn you against us. But you have to understand, Vic, in this situation, my number 1 is on the block. My hands were tied. You are my number 2 in this game, but Kyle and I we have been a thing since day 3. We've been a duo since day 3. You were always my number 2 in this game, but they handcuffed me and told me that the only way that Kyle stays this week is if my number 2 goes on the block. I had no choice but to go up there and talk through scenarios with Kiefer, but I did not go up to Kiefer and hard pitch you to go on the block. We talked through scenarios.
That's all I heard.
And Tina and Tara didn't ever say your name. I pitched it to him. I said, I'm being told the only way I stay.
I know they never did.
I said, the only way I stay, I'm being told, is if Vic goes on the block. So, if you guys want me to stay, that's, if Kiefer's asking you for names, that's the name you have to stay if you want me to stay. And they said, no. We don't want to do that. So, straight up, they did tell me no.
They planned this from the beginning because this is what they do. These are the same people. Look, I know loyalty is big to you in this game, and I know it's
Dude, I was crying yesterday.
We were in tears yesterday over this situation because we hated to do that to you. Literally, we were in tears. And you can watch it back after this. We never wanted to do this to you. We know how big loyalty is to you in this game, and it's big to us as well, but they handcuffed us and they made us. It was the only way to keep Stu in the game that we thought at the time. I've been his number 1 since day 3. We had no other option. That's what they made us do. And then they
it would have been better if we were just working together on it. We could have come up with a plan together. I could have pulled people in. We could have worked together to make this go down differently.
The thing is, Kiefer, I thought about that too.
Yeah.
And Kiefer, is so blinded by fitting in with the boys, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That, he wouldn't even, honestly, on eviction day, I know I'm going. And I'm cool with that. But I actually want you guys to stick together and fucking take these pieces of shit out. Because I do know how important loyalty is to you. And yeah, I betrayed it, but, at the end of the day, it was, what I was being told is it was me or you. And so I pitched it as softly as I could without,
There was never any hard pitch. We never went in there and said, pick. We talked through the options. It was as soft a pitch as possible. I know.
Apparently I'm on an island. I don't have any allies. Less blood on your hands. Apparently it was reason after reason. You, Bray and Austin all had the same pitch, same lines, same word for word.
They're telling you, Vic. That did not happen. We did not go up there and say all those things that nobody's gonna Vic is your best option because this, and this. We talked through scenarios at a very face value level.
Like, you literally owe, like, not that you owe me anything, but you're here because of me.
I know. And
I
Vic,
could have easily voted the other way and went with those guys. That's what any other person in this game would do.
I know, Vic. I owe you my life in this game. And
I
let me
couldn't
tell you,
believe it.
I know, Vic, and I know it's going to take a lot for you to trust me again, and I know I have to prove that to you because I betrayed your trust and I betrayed your loyalty. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you anymore, but I will tell you this. Kyle is going home on Thursday. Your name will never, ever come out of my mouth again, and I promise you that on everything that I have, because you are now my number one in this game, and I hope that you see that, because if you believe what they're saying, they're very smooth talkers. These are the same people.
They're good at what they do.
These are the same people that came into your room and 4-on-1 you and started yelling at you. These are the same people that were talking shit about you while you could hear. I've never said one thing negative about you until my hands were tied because my number one was on the block and he was going home. You are now my number one in this game, and I really, really hope that I can make you see that.
And
I don't have anybody else.
Vic, I legit mean this. I went, like, when I was melaning all day yesterday, at one point I really did think you were going up against me and that you would go home. You do not know how close I was to going in the TR and leaving the game.
He was almost going to go
because I did not feel good.
Yeah, he was almost going to go to people and say, vote me out over Vic if it goes up. That's how shitty we felt about the situation, but our hands were tied. And I know it's going to take a lot for you to trust me again because you trusted me once and I betrayed the trust. I know that. But Vic,
I have zero to gain from telling you this. I'm going home.
If you jump right now to them because they're smooth talking you and they're trying to pin this on us when they were the original ones that tied our hands with this, then you were doing exactly what they want and you were playing into this game and they're going to steamroll their way to the end. They are very good at this game. I have to give respect where respect is due, and Kyle and Deshaun and Jed have played a very good game.
I do not respect Kiefer. I respect them.
They have played a very good game, and it's a known fact in here that Kyle and I are going for Jed and Deshaun, and Deshaun and Jed are going for Kyle and I. They took the first shot, and they're going to hit, and Kyle's going to go home on Thursday. But if you jump ship, it's not going to turn out well for you in the end because they will steamroll this.
We're Brian Austin and all this.
We're on the exact same page.
Yeah, Brandon and Austin. So basically, Kiefer, when he was talking to me, he was like, it's a dead heat right now between Vic and, before I even said anything, he told me there's a dead heat right now between Vic and Austin. So when Austin and Braden go up to Kiefer, it's a similar situation because Austin's not going to go up there and pitch herself. She can't. And Braden, in that situation, can't go pitch his number one in the game. So just swap the people out in different situations. It's the same argument because they think the only opportunity is what the boys are telling us and planting. But Austin can't go pitch herself and Braden can't pitch his number one. That's why it was the four of us. But none of us by any means went up there to hard pitch you and say that Vic needs to go. We don't want her in this game. That wasn't the scenario. It was my only option to save my number one, I thought at the time. And I know I betrayed your trust, but Vic, our best opportunity in this game, and I don't know what I can do to make you see it. I
wish you guys would have just fucking told me.
I know.
I didn't know how to.
We didn't know how. We didn't know what
See,
the
I could tell you were a
situation
little
was.
bit pissed off yesterday.
We knew you were mad at us because obviously someone said something.
Yeah, someone did say something, and I was fucking shocked.
I know.
I couldn't believe my ears.
That's why I wanted to walk away from the living room situation because I was like, we're probably gonna have this talk later. I don't want to blow up.
I'm glad you walked away. I was probably gonna lose my
No.
mind.
It didn't serve you guys a benefit to argue at the POV ceremony because Vic, when you watch this back, you will see they have done all the things that we're saying right now. We're being 110 with you right now, and
I won't say I didn't pitch you because I did.
Yeah.
I just don't get why the fuck I'm not sitting on that block then.
Because
they want
they
me
wanted,
home.
Yeah,
Their whole
they
goal
wanted
was
to
me
send
home the whole
they
time.
wanted to send us home
Turn
the whole
Kyle,
time.
turn the six against each
why,
other.
Vic, that's
They
why.
don't know about the 6 though.
Oh God, they do.
But they can figure it out from the votes because I was the target. I was the target this week, right? Even though Kiefer wanted to maybe smoke screen it as a backdoor, I was the target. I was going home if I was sitting on the block at the end of the day. I won the veto, and they wanted him out. So you're not on the block because they never intended to get you on the block, but they tied our hands and said the only option that Kyle stays is if Vic is on the block. But they had never intended to try to get you on the block. They are running Kiefer's HOH right now. Kiefer is not running his own HOH. And they had always intended to put Austin on the block so that Kyle would go home. That was the whole plan. And then they wanted to turn you against us and say that we were the ones that were hard pitching you when they were the ones that brought it up. And then turn you against
why would
us
they
so
come
that
up
you
to me?
jump sides in
You
the
saw my
event.
fucking face when they told me they were going to throw the veto.
And
I was in shock.
did this in the event that you win HOH next week, that you will take the shot at me as opposed to them having to do it. did it.
I even looked at Ty. I looked at Ty and eyes, the manipulative eyes today, which I mean, it's Big Brother. I respect it. I don't respect it if it was real life. But I looked at him right before the veto ceremony and I said, hey man, I can see what's happening in this game. I respect the hell out of the gameplay. I don't take it personally. And he looked at me and went, it's not personal.
Kiefer told me the only reason he didn't put me on the block is because, hey babe.
Emotional check.
Aw, mama, you're so sweet.
thanks.
Good, just getting filled in.
Yeah.
It is what it is. What can I say? It's a game.
Yeah.
I told her that I like told you and Tina that my only chance to stay was against Vic, and you guys said no. You weren't going to throw any people under the bus.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all I have
Can we
to
set
tell
2
people.
more minutes with
Of
it?
course.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was
Yeah.
just coming to do a quick emotional
Thanks.
You're so
check.
sweet.
Doug. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
I'm actually really proud of all of you guys. All did really good today.
But yeah, Kiefer said the only reason he didn't put me
They're
out
having
is
a
because of how disloyal you guys were to me as outgoing HOH.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't think
bullshit.
that's
See,
true.
you're trying to turn it. The
It's
moment, the
not.
first conversation I had with
Yeah.
Kiefer, he said, the first thing he said to me, it was almost kind of obvious, but I couldn't believe it because if I tell him I believe it, then it's like, it blows it up. You know what I mean? He's like, first thing he said to me was, oh man, the numbers, but the 6 are turning against each other. They're turning. You should hear what people are saying. Just to get in your
they came
fucking
to me.
grill.
Kiefer came to me in the conversation and he said, before the original nominations, he came to me and said, everybody in this house, including you, had said my name.
Yeah.
For what?
To
Put me on
go
the
home.
block.
For the original nominations?
To go
Oh,
home.
Jesus.
To go home.
Kiefer
told me.
came to me and he told me that everybody in this house except for Kyle.
Did not.
No, and we know that.
There you go.
I did not.
But that's what
He said
that's.
everybody
I
except
was gonna
Kyle.
be so loyal to the fucking oddballs, it makes me sick.
We were too.
Well, we were
It was,
too.
you know how frustrated it was when I got told the only person I could have a chance to stay against was the person who I literally. How many times have I said loyalty is her thing?
Well, exactly.
It's all her whole
Yeah,
thing.
I know. We know how big loyalty is to you.
And I'm gonna go home because of it, and that's okay. I can sleep in my bed, but I don't want you to make the mistake of going with them.
They're right now what the boys are doing is they're playing a very good game. I'll admit it. I respect it, but they're utilizing Kiefer as a mouthpiece right now. They came to me and told me that everybody in this house, including you, wanted me on the block for the original nominations, which is obviously bullshit.
That's
I don't
bullshit.
We
don't
know
believe it for a second.
we didn't even bring it up because we don't.
Why would
believe it.
why?
And
Yeah.
the fall story, the story that they're going to go with is that Kiefer did not put you on the block because we betrayed your loyalty, which is false. Which is true, but it's a false story. It's just
He
a cover-up
baited us
story.
into it, though.
They
Like,
baited us
baited.
into it for what they wanted to do, which was to bring you back to their side so you could win HOH and take me out. So that story is a cover story. It's not true.
Like the boys are doing really good. They're playing into Kiefer's like need to fit in, like need to like have someone. They're playing into someone else. That's why I brought up what I did with Kiefer. I'm probably gonna bring up more stuff eventually.
And obviously we regret that we couldn't tell you before the whole situation so we could figure out another plan, but we felt that our hands were tied in the situation and we didn't know how to best approach it. And honestly, Vic, right now we could sit here and just lie to you and say we never went up to Kiefer and your name never came out of my mouth, but I'm not going to do that because I need to reestablish trust with you right now because when it comes down to it, the brass tacks is you are now my number one in this game because Kyle is going home on Thursday. And I need you to recognize that because if you don't recognize that, then we are both fucked in this game.
And I have nothing to lose. I'm honestly okay.
I'll take it one step further. If I have to fucking take a bullet for you in this game so that you go on, fucking send me to jury and I will vote for you to win. And I will take a bullet for you because I owe you.
No, it's a game. You don't have to do that. I'm just fucking hurt. I don't know what to do.
Well, especially when loyalty is like your number one trait.
Yeah, it is. I never turned on the oddballs once. I never pitched shit.
I know.
The thing is that when I figured out that I like read Kiefer, I kind of was like little, what's the word? Mysterious. Like when I was first talking to him, like tried to get a read on what he was thinking, and I got the read immediately that none of those 3 are going up. And then it was, okay, one other oddball has to go up. And what I was being told all week is that it was you because they want to get out how many times have they fucking said this to us in this game? They want to get out the wishy-washy players.
Yeah. They
Who flip-flop.
They keep telling us they want to get out the floaters and the wishy-washy players, and they were referring to you, Tina and Tara.
Which is hilarious because you've won 2 comps.
Yeah.
But they think that you can like,
They
they think that you can flip-flop.
They're calling you, first of all, they're calling you a floater, which you're not because you've won 2 competitions.
Oh, get that! Like I'm the furthest thing from a floater.
exactly.
That's
You run the most
ridiculous.
calls.
Exactly.
That's just ridiculous.
I'm more of a floater than you are. Like, honestly.
I fucking have only won a thumb war.
So
That's
they're
goddamn
calling you,
good.
they're calling you a flip-flopper. So in our conversations, when we had multiple conversations with the boys, but one of them particularly outside, it's like, who do you want to put up on the block? And they said the floaters, and it would be a combination of you, Tina, and Tara. Which,
They told me that when the flip almost happened on him. Jed told me that the night before in that room. Didn't even ask.
so Vic, I know we have a long way to rebuild your trust and your loyalty. I know that, and I don't expect you to like leave this ball pit right now and just like fully trust us. I get it, but I am genuinely telling you, person to person, fuck the game, person to person. Your smartest move would not be to jump in with them because they are going to steamroll it. This is exactly what they wanted. They wanted you to be pissed off at us. They wanted you to start coming after us, but that is not going to be beneficial to us because then we are both fucked in this game. And I genuinely believe that.
It needs to be you two, Austin, Braden. You two as a duo, Austin, Braden as a duo, Tina and Tara as a duo, and then that is a sixth one.
That's the 6, and we go into this competition. It's still going to be 6-on-3. Vic, I win HOH. You are my number 1 in this game. You never touch the block whenever I'm in power.
And trust me, we've been telling the guys what they want to hear. They don't believe that we believe them. They never have. We never have believed each other. It's like an unwritten, unspoken thing. That there's no way that they believe that we believe what they're telling us. That's why I'm going home.
And so, yeah, they know we don't buy what they're selling. There's like, we act cool with the boys, but we know, like everybody knows, the boys are going after us and we're going after the boys. Everybody knows. We just don't say it out loud. And Vic, whenever we get out of here and you go back and watch the season, you will see that everything we're telling you right now is 100% a fact.
I'm not saying I don't
And I
believe
did throw your name out.
Yeah, hold on, trust me, I heard.
But
Every single person told me.
Not in the way
But
that.
they are completely, yes, your name came out of our mouths, but they are completely overplaying how the conversation went because they want it to sound much worse.
Yeah.
They told me. Yeah, they
You
told
guys
me
wanted me on that block and you wanted me home. Like, I get it.
No. That's
God,
not
no.
the situation.
If I went up on the block, I was going home. You guys
Honestly-
knew that. That's why you were pitching me.
No, but Vic, it's not that we wanted you on the block. It's not that we wanted you to go home. We were led to believe and we were backed into a corner that this is the thing. If we were in the worst case scenario,
Yeah.
if Kyle wasn't on the block, these conversations never happened.
Because to be honest, I'd expect you or me. I expect you to want it to be you to stay. Me or you, I expect me to want it to be me. And
And if you were in this situation, and if you
I almost had that
if you
second thought
if you
last
had
night.
like an obvious pair in this
That I
game,
would just
someone you've
want-
been working with since day 3, and I was the only other option for a replacement nominee, and your hands were tied,
I feel like that was the situation with Bray and Austin, but at least they were honest about it. Like, they told me their thought process. They explained to me that they had to say my name, and I accepted it. I said, it's a game. Thanks for letting me know. But with you guys, it was like, you guys were just like the hugs, the faking, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
No, it's Vic. We just
I just want to make sure you felt good.
yeah,
Like, okay.
we didn't know.
And I knew this conversation was going to happen, but I
just
didn't know when.
genuinely didn't know how to go about the conversation at the time.
It could have just been like this.
Because it's a law.
No, I know, Vic. It could have just been like this. We genuinely didn't know how to go about the conversation at the time. We felt awful about it. We were in tears on the couch yesterday. We were always going to tell you. It was just a matter of when. We should have done it sooner than we are doing it right now. But
I was this close to just saying fuck it.
he was going to...
I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to go after you. I'll tell you that. I told you I'm never going to go after you. I saved your life in this game. You're from Burlington. I don't have any plans of going after you. Obviously, I just have a lot of thinking and like setting up to do. And it's hard to have these conversations until we see who's in power next week. But you don't have to worry about me coming for you because I'm not going to do that.
Okay. And we never wanted you to go home. I know it's hard to understand that based on the situation.
You had to try and save your number one. That's totally, like, I totally get
It
that.
was not me wanting you out. It was me wanting him
And
here
just,
because he was my
yeah,
number
just
one.
like it's the same situation as Bray and Austin. And I'm not mad at them. I didn't freak on them. It's just the fact that you guys didn't even have the decency to talk to me about it.
It's our fault.
That's
It's
true.
our fault. Yeah.
One thing I will say before I go Thursday, I know it's Monday, so we'll be able to talk more. But yeah, it is smart for you to kind of like, I guess, not tell them about this to see if they do win, so you do not go up. You know what I mean? But I mean, if you win, or if Braden and Austin win, fucking fire away.
Because, Vic, I'll tell
You know what I mean?
I'll tell you right now. now, on HOH, I'm running up the boys because they're playing a good game. Like, I know I respect the boys in their game much more than I respect Kiefer, okay? Because Kiefer is a mouthpiece.
Yeah.
Kiefer's just a mouthpiece. He's just doing what they want, and they know that they're acting on people's personalities. They're using your trust and your loyalty.
should have told
They're
off.
using his wanting to fit into a group of boys.
He should have told Austin that me and Ro came in and fucking like pushed him for a 5-person alliance.
Push Kiefer?
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Kiefer. I fucking wouldn't work with that guy if he was the last man on this planet.
That's pretty funny.
That's what he told Austin. Austin came and told us that. And we're like, what?
Yeah.
It's the lies. I can't fucking do it.
No, I know.
I know this game gets messy, but like, goddamn, I don't like that shit at all.
I didn't expect so much.
And we want you to sleep on it because like I don't want you to like just leave this ball pit and just be like, okay, like, you know, oddballs. I mean, that's what it should be at the end of the day. Like, that's our best move. But like regardless of what happens when you go to sleep tonight, I want you to know that he is going home on Thursday and you are my number one in this game. And
I
that's
don't want you to go.
That's a fact.
I mean, I don't want to go either, but like, honestly, after, you know, I did pitch you, I went outside the room and I did not feel good about it. And you came and talked to us in Expedia, and like, I didn't know what to do. And after that, I was just like, you know what, I don't think it's worth it anymore. And then I heard it was Austin, and I was like, you know what, this puts me in a much better position where now I just go home against Austin. Vic doesn't have to go up. Hopefully she forgives us for this bullshit.
Yeah, it's just a game. It's fine. I hate that they put you guys in a corner like that. They're just...
Well, they try to turn, as soon as they sense the game going in a direction which they don't want it to, they try to turn the people that are pushing in that direction against each other.
This is why they're good at the game. They're playing a good game, I'll admit it. But we can't let them run over everybody.
Nah.
Because the
they
first
will.
thing I heard about the Latoya vote, oh yeah, well, she's saying it was you guys.
They came to us and they told us that you said it was us.
I never said that.
I know, and that's why we don't bring
We
that stuff
didn't
up to
even
you.
believe it. We didn't
Because
believe it.
I never said that. I wanted her to go, and I fucking told him that. I said she didn't want to work with me.
Listen.
Instead, told me she didn't want to work with me. Why would I keep someone here that doesn't want to work with me?
the amount of stuff we've heard about you, Austin, Braden, Tina, Tara, that we don't even tell them, like the person that it's about, because it's just like, you know what, we don't even need to create. Because that's what they want us to do. Go tell the person, and then that person blows up on them. It's like, you know what, we don't even believe it, so.
They're playing a dirty game.
So just so you know, when I leave this ball pit, I'm at the end of the day, you and I are still in this game. He might be a little closer to death right now, but I'm gonna go and play it cool with everybody and just act like I'm having a good time, just so you know.
Yeah,
So I'm not being
as you
fake. So
should.
I'm not being fake or anything to you. But at the end of the day, just know that if you sleep on this and we can chat tomorrow, you are my number one in this game, and we do everything together in this game. We have conversations every single day because that's what we need to do right now, and I want to play this game with you, and I would literally take a bullet for you because I owe you one.
Yeah, it doesn't come down to him not taking a bullet for you. It comes down to him taking 2 bullets for me.
Yeah.
Like, it was just in that situation.
I was going just.
And he
Vic,
honestly
just
owed me
remember-
too.
Just remember, Vic, if I was on the block at the end of the day, I would be going home. If it was me and Kyle on the block, I was going home. I was the target this week.
And honestly, I did that little speech there too to just make, honestly, almost seem like it. Like, I was just like, you know what, it's fucking, I just want to make.
Sorry, I interfered. I kind of ruined it. I was so mad.
That's why I just needed to walk away.
I was
just
so
like,
mad.
I don't know what to say to you before this chat.
Okay.
But it's probably not the worst thing in the world if you sleep on this, and if we can come to terms with what has happened here. It's probably not the worst thing in the world for you to just play it cool with the boys, because that's what they want.
Especially if they win.
Because they want you in their corner, and if they think they have you, you could win this HOH potentially. That's what they want.
I know how much you want to go blow up on them.
I know, I'm so
But you have a
angry.
potential. You have honestly potential to go deep in this game.
You have
if
the
you
potential to win.
Because now they
Look,
think
Vic,
you just got mad at
if
me.
you want me to be honest right now, if you want me to be completely honest, I do not see a path to victory for me in this game. I'm not going to win this game. You could win this game.
And if you play cool with them and like can keep that stuff close to your chest, I know how much you don't want to.
I know.
Like dude, I guarantee you, right now they're laughing, being like, "Oh my God, Vic, it worked. Vic's turning on them because of that blow up." So like, I don't know. Like it's not the worst thing in the world that happened for you, because now they think that they for sure have you. But me and Ro, like after, we were like, God damn it, Vic, you're protecting the people who are. But it's all good.
And you could see it last night too, even Vic, you know, when Ty comes in to lie on your bed and like hang around you, and Jed comes to wake you up in the morning, they're doing that on purpose.
Yeah, like they're just chirping at
It's
the kitchen
intentional.
table 3 days ago.
Because they're
Like,
trying to get close to you because they knew exactly what was going to happen.
I actually don't like that kind of stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I like to sleep in and I like to go to
Yeah.
bed early.
Exactly. So that's what they were doing.
All right, well, I'm not mad at you guys. I'm not coming for you. I'm obviously down to work together. I'm not a good actor,
I know.
but I'll do my best.
Okay. I honestly love you to death, and I want to be friends for life with you.
We will
Seriously.
be, that's for sure. This game is a lot, but no, I'm not going to hold it against you
I
guys.
just want you to understand the situation. And the
Loyalty
position
is
that we're
big to me, and I
in.
do see the loyalty you did for your buddy Kyle,
Yeah.
and that's fine with me.
And I will prove it to you now.
I'm
because
still
he's
here
gonna
and
walk
and
out
trust
the
me, I
door.
wish it was somebody else in the oddballs that I was told. That's not what was in my ear.
Because I would have helped you guys. I would have done whatever I could.
I know you would have, but when I'm getting told like that's my only chance,
Yeah, hey, it makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm totally fine with it. Really did spill some tea about the whole throwing it thing, though. God damn, that's
yeah,
insane.
how wild was that, dude? When
That's
Beth,
wild.
Beth left the room in OG, and then Ro saw it and walked in, and I just looked at him like this, and we were like, what?
They don't want to win the competition. Like,
That doesn't make
it's bullshit.
sense. Like, what are they doing?
And then they went and told Austin before the veto, after they talked to us, that they're going to gun for it, which they did.
How did you find that out? Austin told you?
Austin told him.
That's why I think you guys really need to trust each other with telling each other stuff, because I don't think they trust them fully either. You know what I mean?
With Brain Austin?
Like they just play the
Yeah,
part.
we have to play this game now. You and I with Braden and Austin.
I know
and
how
Gina
hard it
there.
is to play the part. I do.
It is
especially
really hard
you.
for me.
But I'm
But
gonna
you
have
do
to,
have to.
I'm gonna have to walk out of here and play the part, and you're gonna have to walk out of here and play the part, because we need to make them think that they have both of us. Because I think honestly, they were trying to make a play on me too to get me over to their side. In the event that Kyle goes home, they wanted me to think that they threw the veto so that I would be loyal to them.
It's
That's why they
really
came
good.
to
They're
us.
probably smiling that I went
So
off
they
on
think-
Kiefer and not them.
They think right now that they have everybody wrapped around their finger, except basically Dina and Tara.
Wow, is all I can say.
That's a lot.
I definitely want to get them out.
I would.
If I
There's nothing
win,
more
I
that
buy
I'd
both
love.
of the boys on the block.
That's the best move.
Nothing more I'd love than go home on my couch, fucking flick on the tube, and see you guys get go one of those people. Honestly, I don't need you to feel bad. Like anyone to feel bad. It's
I
fine.
feel awful. I
No.
don't want to see you go. Like,
No, it's okay. But
you never know what's going to happen. There's time for a twist any fucking minute.
Yeah,
that's true.
there could be a
That'd be
twist.
the one thing that could save me.
No,
That'd be
really
it.
though. They do Canada vote. Like, there's obviously something in here, but
Can I share one secret with you?
of course.
If you cannot be loyal to those boys anymore,
Okay.
no matter what they try to say, try to turn you.
Yeah, no, they're too good for
There's
this game.
balls in here that have bingo numbers on them. There's about 50.
There's balls with bingo numbers on them.
Don't tell the boys.
Of course. Why the fuck would I tell them? How do you know that?
I found it.
Just one or multiple?
No, I found multiple. I can probably find some right now.
The big one, apparently the big ones. I haven't seen them.
Wow. I knew there was something.
Some
Do
of the big
not
ones.
tell that other
I'm not
side.
telling a fucking soul. Are you kidding me? I want to fucking go far. All right, good to know.
And they're gonna, even if, and say you guys win, and, you're like, fuck it, I can't hold this in anymore, and you blow up on them, like, go ahead.
No, I'm not telling anybody. It's my thing.
But,
Okay.
like, I would never tell them that, and I hope that proves
Why
that, like,
would-
I
yeah.
am. That's my I'm sorry.
I forgive you. And I know what you guys were doing. It's fine.
Because I did pitch your name. It's
And
not-
so did
not a
Brandon
secret.
Austin. But the difference was like we're upfront about it, and they weren't fake about it. They didn't lie about it.
Yep. No, it's our fault.
It's fine. I see what you guys were trying to do. I'm sorry it didn't work.
No. Don't be
No.
sorry.
At the end of the day, you're sorry that you're not up.
Yeah, like,
It was my number one and my number two. He's only my number one because we were, I think,
together from day three. No, I feel no way about it. Don't worry, it's fine. It's a game.
Don't tell those cocksuckers about this.
I will. Are you kidding? You're
No way
crazy
they-
if you
there's no
think
way
I
they
would
know.
tell. If you think I would tell someone that, you're on crack.
I want to fucking find one so I can show you.
I believe. Okay, I'm just gonna keep this conversation to myself.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna act like I'm a little pissed at you guys, just to kind
That's
of.
probably actually a better thing.
But I'm not. We can still have our chats every day.
Okay.
Don't be pissed off at me.
No, I won't.
Be
You're-
pissed off at him.
Yeah,
Just be like,
I'll
you know what,
just tell
Kyle?
you.
You know what? You can say to people, Kyle's leaving. I like him.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna come for you. You, on the other hand, I kept you safe, and you fucking.
Yeah, act pissed off at him.
All right, don't worry, guys.
Okay, give me a hug.
Yeah, we'll get through this. Let's do this. Those guys won't make it all the way if we don't work together. You're right there.
And they're gonna grab you and ask you what this is about.
I know. What should I say? When they ask me what our chat was about.
Just
say that
I'll just say you
we said
admit
we're
it.
apologizing.
Yeah,
You know
for-
that I'm going. We said we're sorry for throwing your name out.
Okay, perfect.
or would it be better if she said they tried to tell me that they didn't say my name?
No.
No.
Yeah, it's going too far, I think.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
We're apologizing. Kyle knows he's leaving. We're mad. They're sad that we.
Yeah, I said my piece.
But then you can still say you're kind of pissed at me, though.
Yeah. I don't want I don't want them to know we're working together.
Yeah.
That's our best bet.
Okay.
Okay.
Love you.
All right, love you guys. All good. All good here.
I've never fist.
I'm just gonna leave so it doesn't look like we're debriefing. I've never.
I might be the first ever host guest to fist pump after he found out he's leaving. But
Take it like a champ.
just once. Take a picture. I zoomed in. Insta. What are you going in there for?
I gotta get this back.
You got the red. Holy shit. What's up?
I'm just quickly doing something to move my body. Holy shit. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Good.
Just, you know, gonna play the game till I leave,
You have
but
to.
still wanna like have fun with everyone, you know?
You have to play the game till you leave.
Yeah. Besides Kiefer,
Huh?
I'd like to have fun with everyone besides Kiefer.
Yep. I get that.
Yep.
I get that.
That's why I wore this shirt.
I know.
Did you know something was gonna happen?
Yeah.
I saw you kind of smiling.
I was waiting for it. I just think the sweater means something. 100%.
Get those glutes.
Trying.
If you win 100K, you owe me 20.
Hey, you just having a little lay?
Yeah, what's up?
Not much. Nothing at all. I talked to Kyle and Ro and they just like apologized for putting like for all their shit.
They say anything else?
Not to trust you guys.
Me and Jet? And who?
What's new? I just said okay, thanks, okay.
Not to trust us? Why?
They just said not to trust you guys. You guys are playing an immaculate game.
Oh, they're trying to just put a target on us?
Yeah.
Typical.
I know, typical, good one, guys.
Yeah, great. Like, yeah, like we did anything.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I told you, like, I just want to let, I know I told everyone that they wanted to talk to me, so I just want to let everyone know what they said. It was
Yeah.
just, they just felt backed in a corner and that the only way that Kyle would be able to stay was if, potentially, if I was up beside them, like they had the best chance beside me is what they thought. So that's why they were pushing it. They're sorry for not being honest with me.
They admitted that they were doing that?
Yeah, like they just said, like yeah.
Oh, now they did.
Now they did. Oh yeah,
Great
now
timing,
they did.
of
Great
course.
timing. Now that it's set in, that's pretty much what they said too. They're like, it's set in stone now. We know that Kyle's going home, so he pretty much just wants to leave with a clear conscience. He's like, you didn't deserve that. We know how big loyalty is to you. We promised you and we let you down. I was like, okay. Obviously now Ro's on his own like island. Everyone loves that fucking term so much. So now he's obviously just looking for allies.
But you shouldn't trust us.
I know. I was just like, bruh, you're going home next week. Or maybe.
He's next. Well, he's on the hit list.
Yeah, he's on the hit list.
You lied, you called my name, you called Vic's name, you called everybody's name.
Yeah, it's
Everybody,
In one
everybody
year
made their
now.
choices, so it's like,
yeah, like no one can force you to do anything in this game. No one can force you to vote. No one can force, like, you know what I mean? Just stop.
you guys lie, you turn on your own people, and then you intimidate people.
Yeah.
Like, are you guys kidding?
Yeah. I just can't wait for Kyle to walk out those doors. And Rohan does not have me as an ally. He will never have my vote.
We never, like I said, that's not the kind of people we are. We don't intimidate, we don't lie, and most of all, we're loyal.
Yeah, like I can't make it clear enough that you guys are the people I want to work with.
Good.
And if I win HOH, it'll be a discussion of what our plan will be, who's going, like all of it.
Good.
I'm an open book. I don't believe that shit for 1 second.
Same thing for me. My HOH, you already know.
Yeah.
We know we're gonna sit together and talk about it.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. You
I'll talk
enjoy
to you
your
after.
beats, boy.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, B.
need some fresh air.
Oh, yeah? I'm gonna need that sweater off. It's a really cute top.
Oh, thanks. It's super stretchy. I bet you would be able to get into this one.
Yeah, I just love like the bright colors and stuff.
You know me.
It's perfect for the day.
Spicy V.
Oh,
Well, that was that. Ugh,
with all that in a bag of chips.
literally. No one ever-
It wasn't even bad.
Get around. Putting an immaculate game in. Can't trust you guys. Yeah, putting a target on us with no information.
Why is Roe doing this?
Don't know.
This makes no sense for Roe to do this.
Ro's gonna be mad at us, not you. This is the joke.
What is Roe doing? I thought Roe was smarter than that.
So we're gonna see how smart he is in the next couple of days. He's going to have to realign himself.
With who?
Vic, maybe? I don't see that happening.
No.
It's not possible.
Fucking sure as hell ain't gonna be me. I'm just waiting to catch him in the defender's room laying by himself so I can go, Rohan, Rohan, Rohan.
Can you please? That'd be a movie
I'm
scene.
waiting. I'm lurking. I'm gonna be lurking.
Cause you know what? Like,
Tina's been doing that to me lately. Kiefer, Kiefer, Kiefer. I'm like, don't fucking do that to me, Teens. Don't you dare do that to me.
oh man. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. He has to realign. Who's he realigning with? Or is he just gonna stick it out with Austin and Bray?
I think that's
Best bet.
potentially his only play. Maybe Tina and Tara if they get power, but I just don't.
I don't see it.
I don't see it either. Jed doing the stairs?
Not that I know of. Oh, he's doing legs though, so maybe. Oh, yeah, then, yeah.
I wonder if Vic went and talked to Jed.
Probably not yet, because he's working out.
What you have on your side is you've never been disloyal to Vic at all, even through last week.
Nope. So then that leaves there no reason to...
Zero
for
reason.
us. Period. Any of us.
None of us. Especially you two.
The only one that takes... There's only 3 people that would take a shot in our direction. In my mind.
Yeah, there is. And those three.
But I honestly don't know what Tina
I
and
mean,
Tara
like,
do.
I really think they go Austin Braden for right now, but who knows what.
I hope so.
Tina wouldn't take a shot at any of the Sunsetters if she were to win next.
Okay, so Tara would. I think Tara would take 1 from each side.
One from each side, which is kind of not bad because we have the numbers.
Yeah, we can survive that. So really, Austin, Bray, and Rowe. I still like our odds.
Yeah, me too.
It's a numbers game.
I got to sit out of this last POV, which was like kind of a semi-beast competition, and I think the HOH is finally going to be something active. There's only going to be 9 people playing.
Oh, this is so fun.
It's 6 versus 3 right now.
This is so much fun.
It's going to be even more fun when we have back-to-back HOHs.
And we're laughing and joking in here and eating candy and drinking and oh yeah.
Here.
Huh? Oh man. This iPod has me. It's a big track.
So, yeah, that information I told you earlier doesn't even need to get back to Tara. Because
No.
Vic already told you exactly what.
No. It doesn't. We're already well aware that they're gonna shift their target to me and Jed. On what basis, though?
On assumptions.
Hmm?
I think on assumptions.
Like, what are they gonna say we said, and who did we say it about? Austin and I have to have a chat, though.
I'm sure she'll come to you.
We
She's going to campaign.
We need to clarify some things.
She's just going to... I just hate her sweet, innocent... Like, just talk to me in a real tone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's not flying with me. You already know. You already know, fam. It's not flying with me.
Oh, run up.
Run up. That nonsense is not, like, no. Not having any of that. You make me wanna shout.
I love that song.
That's a big track.
I love that song. A little bit softer now. A little bit softer now. A little bit softer now. A little bit louder now. A little bit louder. A little bit louder now. Yeah.
What is this track from?
Please stop singing.
I knew it was coming.
Yeah, that's my second warning today. I'm going to be on slop.
You?
I just know it's coming. How do you not sing that song, though?
I know. Love this track. This is a Wedding Crashers too. They're going hard in the.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. I did a couple of weddings I DJ'd. I definitely played that song.
You're a DJ too, huh?
Not a real
You
DJ.
dibble and dabble.
Yeah, like on my laptop, I would just be fading songs in and out, you know?
Virtual
Creating
DJ?
a flow. Yeah.
Use the app.
No. I didn't even do that. I used to have this USB thing that would plug in, and I could control where it would fade and where it would come in, and then I could scratch film. I never did. I just used it to fade songs in and out, so the song just didn't end. The next song just came in.
Crossfade, huh?
Yeah, and I would just play everything off of iTunes.
I know a guy that could do it on with YouTube. He could have multiple windows open and like make it sound like he was DJing. Like
Yeah.
pulling a song, it would look so cool. Like what? You did it on YouTube?
Yeah, I used to just DJ like a bunch of different dances. We did this dance through the decades. So in the first hour is 50s music, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and then like the 2000s, and then the top 40 to end the night.
That's dope.
Yeah. So like, cause all the old, like in our town, like all the oldies would show up at like 7 o'clock.
For the old
For the
old
50s.
tracks.
So you just see the vibe change all night.
And
So it's
then-
like all the elders like just boogieing down to like 50s swinging music. They're all like doing all their old people moves, and then you move into 60s. You get some soul, you get some funk. Move into the 70s, kind of more soul, funk, and rock. In the 80s, of course, you got the disco tracks.
Yeah.
90s, I'm banging the 90s bangers, no diggity. Like
Oh my god.
everyone's going.
Oh, it's my track.
Yeah, I was actually DJing a wedding, and there was a 7.9 earthquake. Just when I was about to start playing music,
Then what happened?
the whole earth started shaking.
So the wedding continued?
No, everybody
the-
evacuated. It was in a big hall, and the rafters were just going chick, 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 and everything was